Well, we're here with an Onondaga, ISHI Brown, and we would like to have you meet him as he is multi-talented. Your Indian name is?
My name is Gatne Dehins, and the meaning of that is either I'm carrying or I'm holding on to the white roots to the tree of peace.
Okay, and your favorite place on earth would be?
My favorite place on earth, huh? I haven't been there yet. How's that?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So you live here just south of Syracuse in Lafayette, New York.
No, I don't live here.
Okay.
That's what upset me to leave that whole part out, man.
He lives somewhere.
I live somewhere. I don't live here.
He does. And
I live on a res.
now,
Onondaga Nation.
Onondaga Nation. Yeah.
Yes.
I think I said that before and you said that wasn't right. Anyway, all the years that you spent here on Mother Earth, what advice would you have for the rest of us poor creatures?
Learn your language. And that's it.
And what have you learned from Mother Earth?
My language. That's my main goal right now.
Mm-hmm.
Learn my language. I study my language ceremonies.
Now the language is written language, pictorial.
Yes, it's written down several different ways. There's different ways that they've written it.
Okay.
I believe there's 5 different ways Onondagas has been written.
Okay.
By several different people.
Now, for the other people around the world, the Onondagas are part of the Iroquois.
Yes.
And
the Iroquois Confederacy, the Haudenosaunee.
Yes, 6 nations of Haudenosaunee, and I'm also a part of that. Also, will be another Mohawk that we'll interview a little bit later. And take me back 1,000 years. The language was pictorial and verbal.
Yes, pretty much. I mean, it wasn't written out as an alphabet, but we had a lot of signs, and we did have writing. It just wasn't as an alphabet.
Correct. Okay. Now, the next 2 questions are very optional. What has been the very best moment of your life thus far?
The best moment of my life, just my children. And that's it.
So, how many children?
I've got 7.
7, and their names are?
Hajahe, Sakona, Naichi, Dayton, Mackenzie, Sloan, and Georgia.
All right. And this is also optional. What has been the very worst moment of your life?
Worst moment of my life is when a family member dies. Someone close. That's always the worst. It's always the hardest. And I can't compare one to another.
Mm-hmm. And the question that I've been dying to ask you is, how do you feel about being Native American?
I'm very proud.
And have you always been proud?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I grew up on a reservation, and I really just wanted to get away and not be who I was supposed to be until I was about 33. I dried out from alcoholism and went back to who I was supposed to be. And so I consider myself a Johnny-come-lately Indian. But I'm still very proud of it. Always have been. Okay, and where do we go as creatures on Mother Earth? Where do we go from here?
I can't answer that for everybody. My goal right now is just to keep our ceremonies going and our culture going. That's my little pitch in. I'm not always at all the big protests, or always here and there and doing all that. But my little part in our role on this planet is to keep our language and ceremonies going, and that's it. That's all I'm concerned at right now.
Okay. Now the rumor tells me that you are a drummer, dancer, artist.
Yeah, I know some songs and I do some artwork.
I
don't call myself.
Sound like it's just a little tiny trinket, but from what I hear, you do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything, but I don't call it drumming. I don't call myself a drummer. I know some songs.
Oh, but you will show us the drums that you have, right?
Yeah, I make all sorts of drums.
Okay, so anybody I see with a drum, I consider them a drummer usually.
Okay.
And so from here, you hope to just advance the culture?
Yeah, keep the culture alive and the language alive. Keep our ceremonies going. That's my main goal right now for myself. I can't speak for anybody else. I find that that's my role. And that's just my role in life.
Now, you are Onondaga, and I have met and interviewed your dad, and he was at the time chief of the Pamunkey.
Yeah, he's Pamunkey. I'm half Pamunkey. My father is from Virginia. My mother's Onondaga Eel Clan, so that's what we go by, maternal.
Okay. And you are also related to Pocahontas.
Yes, yes.
Directly.
Yes, directly. I am a direct descendant of the what the United States calls Pocahontas. Like the Disney and all that. Yeah, I am a direct descendant from that lady that all the stories were based from. And it's a little bit different. The original story, what really happened, is different than the stories in Walt Disney and all that. It's a lot different.
Now, you told me you possibly weren't a storyteller, but I'd like to capture your version of the story one day.
I've heard so many, I can't get into it right now.
The reason I ask is that you are directly related, because I have run into just droves of people who said, "Oh, I'm related to Pocahontas way back when," and I goes, "Well, how are you related?" Because I've interviewed direct descendants or relatives of Pocahontas. Where do you fit in? Oh, well, my aunt told me once that we might be something. I go, right. Give me a name that I can follow, and they never.
Ask my father, Kevin Brown.
Yeah, exactly. They never come up with a name.
He knows the whole story, the real story, not the story that they tell in school.
Yeah,
he knows the real
Disney.
Yes, or Disney, or children's books. He knows the actual story about what happened to our people down there.
And I thank you very much for the time, but I really look forward to seeing some of your work and your drums and your artwork. So I do appreciate this.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right.